Okay, here I would like to explain about problems to be solved through your research. Actually, this could be recognized as your research topic. So far, I have explained that when you are defining a problem, you need to clarify three information elements. And I do believe that if you are working on some research activity, so you should have some problem which you are going to solve through your research activity, which could be recognized as a research theme or yours. Um, so what I'm saying that you should recognize your research theme as a combination of the three information elements to recognize it as a problem. So let me say the system or the problem which you are going to solve through research activity could be called research system. And of course, the research system should generate positive state and negative state, but both of them should depend on um, the situations. So which department you are belong to and what kind of topics you are working on. But you could use this template for your research theme, for the problem in your research theme. If we introduce research system, positive state is generated, but negative state is also generated. So probably so how you could define your research system is not that difficult. Probably this should be the answer to the question, what is the research about? So think about what kind of answers you could say. Probably the answer should be the name of your research system. Um, Now, of course, let me say this. Research system should depend on discipline. It may be things which I'm not familiar with, but you should be familiar with. Typical research system. So I can see, because so far I have communicated with many of engineering students, then I can see the pattern of the problem which dealt in the research activity of engineering students. Well, they could be categorized in the following three types of research system have been recognized through communication with students and other researchers. So I think a research system in engineering field is artificial object or thing, because I do believe that engineering is the field which we are going to create convenient tool, some new tools for human beings. I recognize some of the scientists, so I would say research system in scientific field as a model of nature phenomena. And research system in engineering field, I met some of the students, although they are in engineering fields, but they are doing something like science. And what they are dealing with is model of natural phenomena like scientists. Following discussion, instruct what are positive state and negative state from these research systems of engineering and science. And you may associate the concept of research system with your own research. I'm not familiar with your specific fields, but I do believe that your research topic and your interest may be categorized into one of these. Then probably to be solved through engineering research. As I mentioned, in this case, research system is artificial object or things, and the positive state should be promoting human activities. The artificial object and things could be rephrased as a tools for human being. So why the tool exists is to promote human activities. Negative state is cost. It's clear. So, for example, the cost includes resource, energy, burden, time, money, environmental problem. Um, Example of artificial object things is automobile, artificial satellites, and composite material, battery architecture, and others. So, if you think about what your colleagues are doing, probably many of them should be doing working on artificial object things as their research system of their interest. Second one, problem to be solved through science research. So although I'm not a scientist, but I have got some of the friends in scientific field. So I sometimes discuss what you're doing. Then through the communication, this is my impression. Their research system is not artificial things object, but a model of natural phenomena. So their motivation to do research is to understand how our world, how the nature is working. So research system could be model of natural phenomena, could be called model of natural phenomena. Although this is part of artificial thing, but this could be distinguished from the research system dealt by engineering field. And positive state. What is the positive state of model of natural phenomena? Is predicting. Probably we want to predict the behavior of natural phenomena, and negative state should be, in this case, the gap between the reality and the prediction. So perfect prediction should predict anything, but probably it's impossible. So what scientists are doing is to build up more accurate model of natural phenomena. So in this case, we should recognize the negative state as the gap between the reality and the prediction. So that means the model cannot apply under certain condition. I think the example of research system dealt by scientists, probably law of something, theory of something, and sometimes it's described as the influence of something to something. And they may be doing research based on pure curiosity to understand our world or universe. Then, as I mentioned before, I noticed some of the engineering students are working on scientific things. They like scientists, and they even state by themselves that although we are in the engineering department, we are like scientists, and we are doing research without clear objective, and we don't know how it could be applied to our convenient tool. But this is only my opinion, but as a student, as a researcher in engineering field, you could work on research system of model of natural phenomena of the positive state, predicting the behavior of natural phenomena, and negative state, the gap between the reality and prediction. Yeah, it's okay. It's okay, but one thing I would like to stress for the students or researchers who are working on this kind of research topic, you should be able to explain why predicting the behavior of natural phenomena is positive. I think it could be only an excuse, but the attitude to try to be able to explain this kind of thing must be very important as a researcher in engineering field. So what you need to be able to say should be, yeah, as an answer to this question, it should be applicable for promoting human activities. So although it's still not clear, but in the future we are expecting this knowledge obtained through this research activity could be applied to some convenient tool for human being. Okay, this is all for this section. Thank you for listening.